Welcome back, you guys, to the channel. We had our big finale tonight, Love Island USA, Season 2, Episode 34 finale. Oh my God, you guys, you've been on this journey with me since August 25th. Can you believe it's October 1st tomorrow? But it's been a long yet fun 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. And we got a little bit to talk about tonight. So I'm telling you, first of all, I want to thank you guys for all of your great comments. And I'm going to do a big subscriber shout out at the end of the video to all you guys. But thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I so appreciate your comments. I appreciate the fact that you guys keep up with me and say, hey, you said something, or I like your content, I subscribe. I appreciate all of your feedback. So I want to first start out saying thank you so much. All right, let's jump into this video, and I'm still doing it couple by couple, but of course one couple is going to get the most attention from me. But our first couple is Laurel and Carrington, and they started out with their brunch that they had today, and of course, they did get that text. I think Carrington got that text about the fact that they be ready to head to the finals tonight. And then, of course, Laurel also received a text saying that the ladies are about to leave the villa and that they are going to be dressed to impress. So the girls, of course, go over to the villa. They pick out a beautiful dress. Actually, that pink dress that I saw her with, I actually thought she was going to choose that, But, the girls had their toast. And, of course, they had to write down some things of what they wanted to say in the tribute to them at the finale. And then, of course, back at the villa, Carrington looked like he was just lost in the storm. I tried to get a picture of what he had in his notebook, which was like 2 words, but obviously he completed it, but I thought that was funny at the time. But I don't know, you guys. I mean, Laurel's definitely all in. Carrington says a lot, but his body language is opposite of what comes out of his mouth. So I don't know where these two are going to go, but she picked that red and was absolutely gorgeous. I thought she was going to go with the pink dress when they were picking out evening gowns, but that red is absolutely beautiful on her. And so, at this point, they moved pretty quickly because they went from brunch to dressed up to writing vows or whatever, going right into their little speeches. And her speech was pretty cute. She was saying that, it's been love at first. I mean, that was him. But we have a perfect love, which is imperfect or something like that. But she was saying that she was glad that she had found him and that she was happy to be a part of his life. And, he was looking forward because they have they love to travel. So he's talking about, I'm looking forward to go to Fiji and Thailand and Paris. And, they can't wait to be able to do those things together. I want to see that. All right, Carrington. I mean, that's some big promises to put out there to, Laurel, to get her expectations that we are really going to be traveling the world together. So I just hope that everything that he said tonight was sincere. I mean, again, body language is different than what he's saying. But they had a sit-down conversation with Ariel. And Carrington was saying, he's been here since day one. I mean, he was one of the OGs. And, he wanted to come in open-minded, able to find love. And she came in through Casa Amora. And they had a lot of intense moments by that fire pit that they're sitting at, which is why Ariel chose that, that particular location to do the interview. But, they're just saying that they were lucky, they're, so lucky to be here and that they look forward to big things. And of course, at the finale, they came in 4th place, which we pretty much expected. So kudos to them. I hope everything works out well for them, and we'll see. Let's move over to Calvin and Moira. And oh my God, Calvin, I'm telling you, you need to be my age, because I mean, that whole shower idea, that was awesome. He went and cut the shower on, and they showed this sexy shower scene with them and the soap, and oh my God, I thought that was awesome. I'm like, you go ahead on, Calvin. You seem like, I said this yesterday, you gotta watch out for the quiet ones. Him and his aphrodisiac with them nasty oysters he ate that he claimed to like. But yeah, I think little Calvin got a little bit of freak in him. I don't know. But Moira, don't let that man go. So, you know, she was talking about to the girls how she was surprised how everything turned out. You know, these two started out in the friendship zone, then she dumped him, and then, you know, they came full circle. And she was saying that her walls were, you know, really up, but when she found her Calvin, he was the one to bring those walls down, you know, and that she never knew that she actually found her Calvin. I thought that was cute. And I like how he called her Miss Moira, which we'll talk about in a minute. But she also got to choose a pretty outfit or evening gown. She was pretty in that dress yesterday when they went over to Caesar's. But he is so funny. He was like, it must really mean something because we're really nervous. And Calvin, I think he's a really great guy. And just his reaction when he saw Moira come down those stairs, he was floored. I love that reaction that he gave. He was like, oh my God, oh my God. And that's how you want a guy to see you. When you dress in the nines and he see you walking toward him and that's the reaction you get, oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So Calvin, man, Moira, don't screw that up, girl. I mean, hey, you got one. You found what you was looking for. Hopefully she won't take that for granted. But, you know, I'm glad that she was able to find someone because originally the whole James thing became kind of toxic. He came in midstream. Yeah, they had some bumps in the road, but they found their way back to each other, and this is where we are. And I actually think if she just let go, they could have a beautiful relationship. I really do. And I mean, granted, they didn't win, you know, Love Island 2020. However, I just really, really think that these two would be so great together. And, you know, Calvin is this hopeless romantic because, you know, her beauty brings him to her knees. And I'm like, oh my God. And guys, this dude got on one knee and scared the crap out of everybody. He was like, no, I'm just joking. I thought that was so funny. Could you imagine if he did that? I can guarantee you Moira probably would have said no. But I thought that was very cute. It lightened up the mood, you know, but it was also very sweet and romantic of him. So I like the fact that Calvin is extremely creative. He got this quirky sense of humor. He's very respectful. Whoever the girl is, hopefully it's Moira that sticks in there with him. She definitely isn't going to have to worry about anything with him, from what I'm seeing, because it seems like he's a good guy. He is all in 100% sold on his Miss Moira, and that's her Calvin, or my Calvin. So they came in, of course, 3rd place. So I wish them all the best as well. I'm happy to see that they found each other. I just hope that these two stick it out. Moira, please, I'm begging you, stick it out with Calvin. I think he'd be a really great guy for you. And I think you'll be extremely happy with him, you know. So, guys, I'm hoping they have a reunion show. They didn't say anything about it today. Maybe they won't. I don't know because of, you know, C-19. But, you know, we'll see. I'm going to continue to keep you guys posted on any updates I find out after the villa with any of the couples. So if I put a short video together, let me know if that's something that you would like me to do when I, you know, hear anything. And of course, they join Carrington and Laurel at the table with a glass of wine. So let's move on to our next couple, which is Johnny and Sully. Of course, Cely, with her energetic self, bouncing all over the place. It's the last day in the villa. Get up, wake up, people. That girl is full of energy, but I love her personality. You know, I just think that standalone, she is an awesome I would think she'd be really cool to hang out with. Her and Justine, hopefully their friendship, the Celine girls, will continue post-villa. And then, of course, we have Johnny, and, you know, they were having some conversation about their journey and how they came through a lot. Johnny got the text about being suited and booted. And then at the same time, the girls also, you know, Cely went over with the girls to pick out her dress as well. You know, it's just so unfortunate because they started out so strong. They really did. And I was even, before Justine found Caleb, and Caleb found Justine, they were on my list. They were number one for the first half of this season. And it's just so unfortunate. Granted, everybody make mistakes. We are all imperfect. We have done some things. I just wish that this had an impact, that decision or that mistake impacted probably them winning this thing. But, you know, they were talking about how their journey is a love story of laughs, tears, secrets. And, you know, Sully was saying that she's the luckiest girl in the world. And this is the beginning of jelly and the best is yet to come. And then, you know, Johnny is like, he loses himself in the moment, thinking about memories of them. She's his ride or die, his Bonnie and Clyde. And, you know, he thought that she was extremely amazing. And they are. I mean, Cely's I really like her. You know, she's a Gemini girl, like I told you guys. He's a Gemini guy. He's a Gemini girl. I am into the zodiac, so, you know. But it's going to be, that's a creative sign. That's a sign that love to talk, too. And they, you know, like to try different things and stuff like that. If they can manage to keep this together, which I'm thinking they will, they can have some experiences and some journey and some serious fun with each other, traveling, doing things. Hey, she already have her YouTube channel. They can do some stuff with couples things on their channel. They're extremely attractive together, you know. So I'm hoping that outside of this villa, that they stick it out. They can really do some big things as a couple. I mean, honestly, they look like it could be one of those little celebrity couples because they're extremely attractive. And with the minds that they have and the energy and, you know, the presence that they have, they really can do some things. I really hope that they stick it out. So Ariel also have a conversation with them and they talk about their journey. They actually did a montage of their past and how they got started and everything. And then, of course, that leads off into the final four, meaning the last two couples. And unfortunately, of course, Jelly, a.k.a., you know, Johnny and Cely did not win. They came in second place. And even though I know there had to been some disappointment, they were very supportive of Justine and Caleb. So let's talk about our king and queens queen for the night, which is Justine and Caleb. And I mean, I love these guys. I mean, they have been genuine from day one, from the point where they met each other. Granted, there was some questionable in regards to the whole thing with Trey and Rachel. But, you know, sometimes the universe tends to move people in directions where they need to be. Because that 10 or 15 minute conversation that Justine and Caleb had put them on the path where they are at this point. So, I mean, unfortunately, it didn't work out with Trey and it didn't work out with Rachel. But this is probably the direction that they needed to take to get to this point. So, of course, they had to do the same. They had to write their vows, or I keep saying vows like they're getting married, but what they wanted to share with each other in regards to how they feel with each other. And I'm telling you, Caleb and Justine, I am there for this. I'm waiting on weddings. The first baby from Love Island. I mean, she was absolutely gorgeous in that dress. She picked the perfect dress. He had the matching suit jacket. Her skin is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that melanin is popping. Seriously. And, you know, I mean, the thing is that, you know, she was saying that that's my best friend. He grounded me when I was losing myself in love, and you know, it wasn't a race. And she was like, I love you, my king. I'm like, oh my God, I lost it. I had tears rolling, just rolling down my face. And he was like, I've been watching you from day one since we've been together, and you've grown so much. I like the fact of how bold you are, how fun you are, how nurturing you are. And, you know, I was worried about finding the one and coming in the villa. And he said, I found my queen. I mean, you can tell it wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't forced. This is true emotion coming from the both of them. I so absolutely love it. And you can tell in their facial expressions, you know, how they felt about each other in the moment when they were proclaiming how they feel, their emotions, how they're connected. Man, I want to thank the parents. I want to thank the parents, Justine's parents, Caleb's parents. Y'all, you guys raised some very, very great kids. I should say young adults now. But I mean, the emotion in her face when Caleb was telling her exactly how he feels about her, I was crying with her. Oh my God. And you can tell that emotion was real because she felt every word he was saying to her. I felt every word. I think Johnny and Cely couldn't believe what was going on because they was like, dang, that shit is real. Excuse my French. Yeah, it is. It's very real. I mean, you can't fake that. I mean, you guys tell me what you think. Were you guys crying along with me? I think they had all of America and anybody else around the world watching this episode in tears. I love these two guys. I'm about to... Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. I feel my nose kind of numbing up. But I shouldn't say numbing up, but stuffing up. But I so love these two. I mean, Justine came in so unsure of herself. She learned to love herself in this process too. So I'm glad she was able to grow. And he was there for the growth. And he even helped, she even helped him become more vulnerable as well, which is an awesome thing with guys. So Ariel also had a sit-down conversation with them as well. And so, you know, she was talking about, oh my God, you guys came in kind of on a unique situation, which in this case was talking about the whole Trey and Rachel thing. Because, you know, even though Trey was in it with Justine just wasn't getting the connection. And here comes Caleb, because remember she was talking to Jeremiah too. And then, of course, Rachel was talking to Jeremiah. And it just wasn't working. 15 minutes change the rest of their path with each other. These two, I mean, I hate to say it, but I honestly think that these two were meant to be, and it took putting them in this direction to get them where they needed to go. I mean, they have a lot of fan base. Guys, when I put out the 4 tribute videos yesterday, you guys blew the Caleb video through the roof. And of course, they are our 2020 Love Island winners of Las Vegas. Oh my God, congratulations, Caleb. I am so happy for you. And of course, what that also means is that $100,000 is up for grabs. But what they have is priceless. 100 grand is a lot of money. But what they've learned and grown with each other is so priceless between these two. And I am so happy for them. That prize or that first place couldn't went to a better group of couples. And honestly, all of the couples, you know, kudos to all of them. But Caleb deserved this. So Ariel has the 2 gold envelopes. One of them has 0. The other one has the $100,000. So Caleb let Justine pick first. And of course, you know, she gets the envelope from Ariel. And by the way, Ariel, that dress is so cute. I need to go find that. I love that blue dress with the sequin. Anywho. And so, of course, she opened up her envelope and it says $0. So what that means is Caleb got the 100 grand. And then he asked the guys, hey guys, what should I do? And Crazy Johnny talking about keep it. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm like, dude, yeah, okay. So anyway, oh my God, he does the grand gesture and say, I'm splitting this with my queen. My queen is getting the other 50 grand. And that Ariel was like, yep, it's true love. It's true love. And guys, I mean, I'm here for this. I can't wait to see where this couple go. I follow both of them on Instagram, so I'm looking forward to new updates when they get back home. Guys, let me know down in the comment how you feel about today's finale. I am so excited with these two. I so love them. And I'm so proud of them because at this, they're not there. I think they're under 25. These guys are going to be great. So there's another group of people who I want to give a first place award to, and that's you, my subscribers, all my viewers, my engagement on my posts, likes. Oh my God, you guys, I so appreciate you on this journey. It's been a long 5 weeks. I've been spitting out content for you guys almost every day for the last 35 days. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I want to thank all of you. Hey, listen, this is not the end. We still going to follow these couples and see where they go. I also understand Mackenzie and Calvin are back. Mackenzie and Connor are back together. Lakin and Bennett are staying together. So we're going to follow all of these couples to see what's going on with them. The Bachelorette starts October the 13th. I am covering that. I covered Married at First Sight. Matter of fact, I got to do that video because it aired tonight. So, you guys, thank you so much. Please feel free to subscribe. Check out the tribute video for Caleb coming up next.